Hey everyone, welcome back to another video by Reef. So in today's video, I'm going to give a quick update on the Nuvo 14 nano reef tank. Let's get into it. First things first, sorry that the video quality is a little cloudy. I just did a water change and stirred up the sand, so some of the corals are not really that happy. But anywho, I really don't have time to film because I'm quite busy in life. So I'll show you my tank even though there's some cloudiness in the water. The first update is that I added even more Acans frags. I realized that my past few updates have just been me adding more Acans frags, and I don't know if you're getting bored of it, but here are more Acans frags. So as you can see, they are very small frags, but the colors are quite mesmerizing. I've added two Acans frags right here in the front. My local fish shop kind of called them rainbow Acans, but to me, they are just Acans with two colors. And I'll just leave it as that. Among the many types of corals that I have in my tank, among the 3 types of corals that I have in my tank, the Acans are doing the best. So that will mean that in the next few weeks, I will most probably glue them down. So I'm gonna glue them down onto the rocks so that they don't move anymore and the snails will not keep knocking them over. One tip on gluing corals is to do so when the lights are off. That will reduce the stress that you inflict on them, especially for Acans, because usually during the day the Acans are quite puffed up. So if you were to try to glue them there, you might accidentally glue their flesh or you might touch their flesh, which in general is not a good thing. When they are closed, and that's usually when the lights are off, it is so much easier to manage them because you can hold them by the skeleton, which will make gluing them much easier and much more convenient. Another tip about gluing corals is that I try to glue them the day I'm doing my water change, just right before I do a water change. So as I glue them, most of the corals will release some slime, especially zooxanthans or acans or even some SPS. So if you glue them and immediately do a water change, you can help to remove some of the toxins or some of the slime that is produced from the corals. Probably I will film a video as I glue them down to the rock. I'm undecided on that because I'm not too sure if you would just like to watch a video of me gluing corals onto a rock. I don't want to waste your time and I don't want you to sit through 1 minute of me gluing the Acans down, so I might do it off camera and just show you the end results. Another update is that I added even more hammers. So the hammers look so much better after I changed the return nozzle, so I decided to add even more hammers. I managed to get a bundle deal on these hammers, which in my honest opinion was a great deal. And to tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if I was buying similar hammers to those that I currently have in my tank because my local fish shop's tank lighting was very different in spectrum from those that I run. I generally try to run my corals under a little bit more white light, but my local fish shop enjoy having their light spectrum in a heavier blue. But thankfully, as I place them into my tank, I realized that they do look quite different, so that's great. I got an orange hammer, a pale green, a yellow green hammer, and a rose gold hammer. Some of these hammers had a couple of fancy names, but as you would have known if you've been following me, I'm not really into the fancy names. They're just colors, but I do like how they look. As for my other videos, I have not decided to glue them yet because I'm still trying to figure out where they like to be on this frag rock. So I will glue them only when I'm sure that they are comfortable with it. And I will definitely let you guys know when I'm gluing them down. So I'm really biased, but I do feel like my hammer garden is slowly coming together. And I have a few more hammers in mind that I would like to get, but I just couldn't find any that are within my budget, so I would just have to keep waiting and looking. And also, if you notice, many of my hammers come in very small frags, or rather they are not in very large colonies because I really want to grow them out. I really enjoy growing corals, and seeing them grow from like a small frag to a large colony is one of the most fulfilling things for me in this hobby. So I will definitely keep getting smaller hammers and just wait for them to grow out. The last update I have is that I moved my Zoa garden forward towards the front of the tank, and that's because my Zoas were clearly not getting enough light. My return nozzle that I got kind of blocks out quite a lot of light, and because of that, many of them were browning out. So I moved them forward a little, but this means that the back of my tank behind this Zoa garden is empty, and I don't really know what to put behind it. So I might try to look for a tall coral to place at the back, but we'll see how it goes. If you have any ideas of what corals will go well, please let me know. So yeah, I think that's all for the updates on the tank. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and the subscribe button to my channel. With that, I think I will end my video right here. Thank you for watching, stay safe, love your tank, till next time, see ya!